So let's go to our first category now, the Pampered Politician. Best Pampered Politician.
Ooh.
You ready?
There's a lot of competition.
There is. These are pampered politicians, a lot of them mayors, some of them governors, a lot of them mayors. Mayor Bill de Blasio, our first nominee, caught going to the gym mid-pandemic and defended his actions by saying, "Well, I need to exercise to be able to stay healthy and make good decisions." Yeah, I've made good decisions and I've never exercised. Then he also went out after he told everybody, you can't have your restaurant open, you can't do anything. He went out to celebrate Biden's nomination, surrounded by people just hours after urging people, you gotta wear masks, you gotta social distance, and avoid large gatherings. Well, the good news here, and it may be a disqualifying mark here for Bill de Blasio, Biden's never attracted a large crowd. So maybe that's, I don't know. Members of the Academy will have to decide.
And can you pamper yourself at a gym? I don't know. I mean, it's for the voters to decide. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
These are the questions they need to ask.
Spoken like a man who loves the gym as much as I do.
Yes.
All right. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. This is her first nomination this year for defending her need to go to the hair salon amidst her own shutdowns, arguing it was necessary because she is the face of the city.
Property values are dropping with that. Well, it's not a pretty city, Glenn. I'll say that.
Now we go to Nancy Pelosi.
It's a weird-looking city. That is a strange, bug-eyed-looking city. I'll tell you that much. It's like, why does the city look like a strange, like drugged-out Muppet? I don't know, but that's what the city looks like.
Nancy Pelosi. He does. Nancy Pelosi is our next nominee in this category for her claim of being set up when she went to the hair salon during quarantine. I mean, I don't know what the Republicans did. Maybe they used social media to hypnotize her that she's got to go out and get a haircut. I don't know, maybe some more plastic surgery as well. Bonus action here, which could tip the members of the Academy into her favor here. She also attempted to host a dinner party for the newly elected House members. She eventually canceled the dinner and then had to go home and just cry herself to sleep in her giant freezer with $15 million worth of ice cream.
Oh, that's right. She has ice cream in the freezer. I thought you meant the one she sleeps in. I'm pretty sure she sleeps in a crypto cave of some sort.
In our next category, our next nominee for Best Pampered Politician is New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. Michelle Lujan Grisham.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
I didn't even know until recently that New Mexico was actually a state. So
it sounds like it's more part of Mexico. But I mean, that's just
and I thought it was actually just a nuclear testing ground. That's what who knew? Anyway, this governor, after closing down the state, and we have not talked about this, have we? I mean, New Mexico is
the most stringent lockdown rules in the nation. They
worse than New York and California.
Worse than New York, worse than California, number one on the COVID
There's no one that
stringency
lives
index.
there. There's no one that lives there.
They've been...
It's like 90% Indian reservation. I mean, really? Have you ever been?
Well, the two blocks that they control, they apparently shut down.
Have you ever been there?
I've been to New Mexico, but I haven't spent tons of time there.
It's like Santa Fe.
Okay.
And then Taos, where like a bunch of artists lived in the 1930s. And you're like, okay.
This is why it was such a good area for Walter White to create his drugs.
Yeah, I mean, they're closing down the state, and Epstein can fly in, babes, and I mean babes, like babes in arms, have sex with them, and they don't say anything. Anyway, they closed down the state, and this mayor demanded a jewelry store open up for her so she could purchase some jewelry during her own lockdown, where she ordered people to stay home and only leave the house for essential items. I didn't know baubles were essential items. So any favorite there? Anybody you think?
I mean, considering that she's number one in the state, and at least like Nancy Pelosi does need to actually eat. You can understand a meal, right?
Well, sure.
You know, you could understand exercise, maybe. Maybe you could even understand a haircut. But jewelry is really
I
pushing
really
it.
like the jewelry one, although the bug-eyed Muppet, as you described her, is good just for that. Now, remember,
I just want to see her face on an award.
That is category number 1 in our 2021 Hyppo Awards. That's Best Pampered Politician, and the voting will be open on Monday on Twitter. And if you're a member of the Academy, you, of course, can vote.
We should be clear. I was not calling her a bug-eyed Muppet. I was calling the city. It looks like a bug-eyed Muppet. Now, she happens to be the face of the city, but that's unrelated. I just wanted to say that when I think of Chicago, I think bug-eyed Muppet.
I can't really do the math on that one, but it's the Hyppo Awards, so why not?